It's definitely got to be a Photoshop. Can't be real.
Didn't even get to cross.
Hey guys, ZaiZoe here. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in and just checking out iEliteNerdy, the highest Town Hall 6 at the moment. I personally think my Town Hall 6 layout is much sexier, but we're not really going to get into that. Before we do, as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. I need to see you guys hitting those subscribe numbers. I know 70% of you don't hit that button. So some of you got to hit that button. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button. Show your YouTubers that you support them. Back to Nerdy now. Nerdy has been around for a long time. Nerdy is very young himself. He's still just a child, but came to us very young. I believe 11 years old. That was an old screenshot that I managed to find on my phone from way back in the day. And I just want to express, this is going to be a video about Nerdy so much. It's going to be a video about the low-level pushing, and that it is back. I mean, the Town Hall 7s has been around for a while. They've been holding it out. The 6s have been slowly working their way up. The 5s as well. It's just a matter of time before we see the 4s maybe creeping up into that champ status. We're going to have to get more 6s and more 5s getting up there. But if they do, it will happen. Everything that I've said in 2016 is going to happen, will happen. Eventually, Town Hall 7 has gotten to that legend status. Now we're seeing the Town Hall 6s coming up there. It was, as I said, when they changed matchmaking in 2015 and they took away the snipes in 2016, it did change a lot. And it was the determination of all the players out there. You know, Scarlet, myself, Stitches, I mean, just many, many others that held out up there as Town Hall 7s. And the 8s, don't forget about them. Please don't forget about them. And the 9s as well. All of them players holding out. Keeping up there is what allowed the system to eventually catch back up to where it once was. We're slowly getting back to where it once was. It's a little bit different now and things have changed a little bit, but at least now the system is catching up. So what I mean by that is basically, you know, the more 9s there is, the more 8s that can follow. The more 8s there is, the more 7s that can follow. The more 7s, the more 6s, the more 6, the more 5s. It is basically a chain. We're all connected, and as we go up, we pull up the others with us. So it is nice to see that there is some determination out there. Nerdy just giving her, and up at that 4300s, I do suspect to see that 4400 out of the Town Hall 6s. I will make no speculations on the legends, as I'm not up there myself to see what the clouds are like. I fought my game. I did my thing back in 2014, 2015. I even made an appearance coming back up to be the second highest Town Hall 7 in 2016. So I've been there. I've done it. I don't really want to fight it again. But every once in a while on my 7, I have gone up to see what the wall is like where the guys are. I've debated doing the same thing on my 6. If I can swing it and manage it, just seeing if I can push it up there. I don't even know why. Like, to me, this is, I've been here, I've done that. I mean, I've taken a 6 to champs. It was a long time ago. I've got the 7. I've never had it below the champs badge. So, I mean, I've been up here. I've made my presence. I'm not quite sure why I feel like it'd be fun to try it with a 6, but thinking possibly going to see what comes about. And Nerdy's strat is a little bit different than my Town Hall 6. He is using the baby dragons in the CC and doing the 2 lightning. I'm seeing for lightning, he is taking out that mortar, trying to eliminate some of that splash damage. So I'm catching on to what he's doing there. And then it's pretty much just select the best spot you think you can for your baby dragons. You know, where they'll not get distracted and where they're not going to run into an air defense, hopefully for a little bit. He drops them down in that bottom right corner there, probably hoping they would do the split, and they do split off. That is perfect. That top baby dragon should get that last building up there, and yes, it does. So now that bottom baby dragon is going to get some more percentage before that air defense and that archer tower can take him out. So basically getting a good gain there. You got to remember these bases, you're going to see a lot of these bases as you push up. The higher you go, the more you're going to see. I'm not saying you're going to see them every base or, you know, every other raid, but you're going to see them often. But remember that all those storages and stuff down there, they don't make 50%. They make 30%. You got to then look at where everything else is. You know, make a special note too of builder huts. Builder huts are really easy to grab. They're quick and they count as a fast percentage. So always try and get into those builder huts, get those other things down, play around, let your troops shoot their distance and have the patience. As a Town Hall 6, you are going to have to run that clock for time a lot. So keep an eye on things, you know, don't get too far behind. Nothing worse than getting a 48% or 49% and running out of time. It is the worst. And one of the worst things I would think about pushing the Town Hall 6 is the defense. You're not going to win any defense. I mean, okay, you might win a defense here or there because somebody might be like, oh, hey, check this guy out. That's really cool. I'll give him a win. Yeah, great. That's going to happen. But what also is going to happen quite a bit is you're going to have some guys go, oh, what a pathetic base. I don't even need to drop any troops on this. I'll take him with just my heroes, or I'll just take him with, you know, 1 or 2 max troops, whatever it might be. It's brutal because it doesn't engage the little guy's shields. You gotta drop a 3rd troop of the army composite in order to match that. That can be heroes, spells, you know, and trigger those heroes. Make sure you trigger those abilities as well. I'm not quite sure that it matters, but it seems to matter. So just remember, if you do run across these little guys when you're up there, be nice to them. Give them a shield. Make sure you give them a shield. I mean, we don't have to win defenses. We understand we're not going to win defenses. We get you. But at least give us a shield. Oh, so brutal. And this is a pretty tight raid. I'm not quite sure that he's going to get all of this. And you got to remember, again, CC troops are really going to mess you up. They are going to chew up so much of your offense. And I think he's going to do it. And grabbing the 3-star. Way to go, nerdy. So we are going to try to be doing some more videos. We're going to be doing some low-level pushing videos, maybe some Town Hall 6, Town Hall 7 as we normally done. Try and get some of them Savage 8.9 players in there. They seem to be wanting to get in. And hopefully things will go well. As you can see here, this is my strat. I am slightly a bit different and a heck of a lot lower than Nerdy is at the moment. Some of you do know me out there. I do have Town Hall 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a Mini 11. I will never have a Mini 12. Thanks, Supercell, for spoiling my dreams. And yeah, so basically all I do is I'm going to lure out CC. First thing I want to see, I mean, if there's nothing in there, well, then I'm just going to do what you guys had basically saw. Fan those troops out behind the giants going in. Send those giants in there. Usually I put them under a heal on the first one. You kind of want to select where the mortars are and where the wizard towers are. They are doing the most splash damage, so you kind of want to save your heals for then. And that is why Nerdy is using that lightning to come down on them mortars, so you don't get so much splash damage. However, Nerdy being up a lot higher than I am right now too, his strat is set up to take different bases. His strat is set up to take higher bases. My strat is set up to be able to 3-star Town Hall 5s and 6s, no trouble at all right now. So that's the difference between the two strats. At some point in time, I will be changing what I'm doing. So, you know, always be willing to change because eventually you're going to have to. I'm not too sure about loot right now. I haven't really been watching things, so I'm not too concerned with that. Hopefully I won't be running out anytime soon. I do have, like I said in other videos, I do have my wagon fully saved up, so it's got like 1 million loot in that thing right now. So even if I do run out of loot, I got some backup. I got my CC full, so always keep that extra stuff sticking around. It will help you some days. And grabbing myself a lovely 3-star for 24 cups. I am so awesome. And apparently some people are really, I don't know if they're mad or what the heck, over this picture. They don't like me sharing this picture anymore, but you're probably going to see it for a little bit longer. Anyways, that is it for me in this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I love you guys. Peace.